Hello everyone, I'm Chestic44 and welcome to this Let's Play of Avernum 3. Last episode we headed further eastwards and, well, took a look through a town briefly and have made it to the city of Gale. At last. I've heard that we may find some spells that we can improve in here. So, that said, let's go inside and look around. We'll finally have something to spend our money on. First things first,
Hi,
round
I'm
the
the
outside.
talking skull.
Shut up. Someone has painted some graffiti here. Opposite corner. There's something on the opposite corner. Interesting. Hello. Who are you? You find a small, wiry man standing and waiting outside the city walls. You only notice him when you get very close. It's like he has some sort of weak concealment spell. Impasse! Why are you standing around out here? Well, these days it's difficult to enter Gale. I give assistance in doing so to those in need. Why is it so difficult to get in? Leadership in Gale is currently, shall we say, less than inspiring. That's why I will give you, entirely free of charge, a warning. What warning? Word of the arrival of the Avernites has spread far, and many in Valorum welcome the news. Mayor Raleigh and Garrison Commander Leone do not at all. Watch your step around City Hall. If they notice you, your fate will be grim. What makes you think we're from Avernum? Sorry, friends, but there's not a person in this province who doesn't know about the Avernites that are wandering around, so be careful. Some of the troops around here have standing orders to slay any Avernite they see. They might not obey those orders. And again, they might. Do they hate Avernites? No, but they love power, and they're afraid the people will take it from them the moment the people realize that their leaders have no idea how to solve the golem problem. Is there anyone who is having luck fighting the golems? I shouldn't talk about that. I'll wind up at the end of a rope. But if I were you, I'd head north to Tavrono. There's someone up there you should maybe talk to. Passy stands and waits patiently. His concealment spell makes it difficult to speak with him. Trying to focus your eyes on him makes them water. You start to get a headache. How fares Gale? Difficult place to live in these days, to say the least. Will you help us get into Gale? I hear a lot of what goes on. I heard what you accomplished to the south. I'll take the risk of letting you in, though if the mayor finds out I helped an Avernite, I'll be in mortal danger. He walks to the trapdoor for a moment, turns his back to you, and does something to it with his hands. You hear a click. The passage in is through there. Be wary around City Hall. Good luck to you. Why is it... Okay. Okay. I almost didn't notice you there. Good. It means my spell is working. I don't want to get noticed. Spell? Can you teach it to me? Well, not so much a spell, a discipline. Born of years of learning, study, and meditation. You could learn it, but I suspect you wouldn't want to. Does the spell protect you from the dangers out here? Believe me, if it wouldn't, I would not be here. Okay, so does that mean we can't get into the city normally? The gates do look locked. East Gate. This gate is closed. Enter at North Side Gate. You approach the city of Gale's massive closed steel gates. Having become used to the open gates of Valorum's other cities, you stand patiently, waiting for them to open and let you access the grim streets beyond. You keep waiting. After a few minutes, the guard walks up to the gate, laughs bitterly, and says, "Go away! The gate is closed to visitors! Go elsewhere!" Then he walks away, leaving you stuck outside. Okay. It does say the north gate is open. No, north gate is closed too. West gate as well? I'm guessing west gate is also closed. Yep, west gate's also closed. So I guess the only way in is this surprisingly handy and friendly guy over here. Huh? You walk up to the small side gate, placed here so that foot traffic can enter the city quickly. The gate is locked tight. The guards on the other side laugh and spit at you. You can't get in this way. Okay then. Well, I guess our only choice is over here. Leave the horses there. You find a trap door. You open it and find a ladder leading down to a dank, narrow tunnel. Crawl inside and search. Ah, and we're here. Ah, this the inn? A large woman with a blank face is sitting at the table. She isn't drinking or eating or talking with anyone. She just sits there waiting. I am Alba. Greetings, what are you doing? Just waiting. What are you waiting for? You know what? You don't know what for? Then I have nothing to speak with you about. Okay. The innkeeper gives you a knowing wink when you approach the bar. She seems to know how you entered Gale and how illegal your presence here is. I'm Langley. How may I help you? What are you serving here? Well, I would be honoured if you would stay in one of our luxury rooms. Only 20 coins for such, well, intriguing guests. In addition, for such as yourselves, we have a variety of unusual services. What kind of unusual services? She points at the woman sitting in the corner. If you're here for medicine, she will help you out. Very reasonable prices. Medicine of what sort? Annoyed, she leans close and lowers her voice. Careful, that stuff is still illegal, and Mayor Raleigh will have our heads on a stick if it pleases him. You want the stuff, ask Alba over there about medicine. Don't talk to me about it anymore. In fact, just get away. Langley smiles at you, but it is forced. Your legal presence in Gale is fine with her as long as you don't stand too close to her. What can you tell me about things in Gale? Langley looks very uncomfortable. Nothing of importance. Why does everything look so crumbled and run down? Look, your secret is safe with me, but don't get me killed. The mayor's spies are everywhere. She moves away quickly. A bleary-eyed man sits here, surrounded by neat packages of rations. He doesn't even bother to conceal the bottle of green liquid he's been drinking. I'm Mario. Say what you want and get out. He takes a sip from the vial. Are you selling any of this food? I have food. He seems annoyed by the distraction. You didn't answer my question. He seems highly annoyed now. You can purchase food and sell me any of your junk, then leave. Mario takes another sip from the vial. He winces. Doesn't seem to take any pleasure in the liquid, and he seems unable to stop drinking it. Why are you being so rude? He looks longingly at the bottle. I'm busy. You're here busy. Get what you want and go. Okay. Miss Alba. I hear that you sell some medicine. She smiles. Yes, I just sit here and they come to me. Welcome, have a seat. Now, you're interested in a little scribane? What is scribane? Peace. Chew on it and the fear of the golems will leave you. I sell only the best, brought at great difficulty and expense from the Isle of the Gale to here. You can purchase some from me. The effects are extraordinary. What kind of effect does scribane have on a user? Peace, relief. Everyone in town uses it. Or if not everyone yet, soon. Just the thing to relieve the fear of the golems. It's especially good for soldiers and adventurers. Doubles your strength, erases your fear, makes you fight like tigers. The whole city cannot be wrong. Just the edge you'll need dodging golems is just one purchase away. No thank you. I have no need of it whatsoever. Okay. You walk out onto the streets of Gale for the first time. It's the most unpleasant city you've seen in Valorum. A thick, smoky haze hangs over the streets, and the roads and buildings have been scarred by fireball bombardments. As is usual for Valorum, alert guards are everywhere. However, they seem more interested in watching the townspeople than anything else. The people are quiet and nervous, cowed by the guards around them. Many of the people have glazed expressions on their faces. They stumble down the streets, seemingly unsure of where they are or where they're going. The air smells of decay, sulfur, and something you don't recognize. A bitter, medicinal smell. The Gale Arms. Oh, Gale is not a pleasant city, is it? Well, I'll look around this place. Temple of the Shining Beacon. Alright. You meet a priest, comfortably into middle age. He's a massive man, moving comfortably in his armor, and a great mace hangs from his belt. Weariness is eating away at him bit by bit. I am simply called Zachariah. Welcome to my shrine. Can you assist us? It is good to see fresh, bold faces in this battered town. I will give you assistance however I am able. However, I am afraid I am growing rather tired. Why are you so tired? This town fights two wars, one from without, one from within. Golems attack our bodies, and Scribane Herb attacks our souls. How have the golems been attacking? They do to us what the giants do to Lorelei. They rush in, throw spells at us, and run back. Every day we grow weaker. Only one town has had luck fighting them. Which town is that? There is a force up in Avernum, a town to the north, that has had much success against the golems. However, they stand alone. Our mayor refuses to support them. If you wish to battle the golems, you should go up there and see what they're doing right. Devrono, we'll go there definitely. How is Scribane a problem? Oh, my poor flock. They are subjected to constant danger and fear. Then these men and women come and offer them a strange new way to completely escape the horror of their lives, and they leap at it. It makes them strong, and it recharges their energy. It is only then that they find out the true price. What is the price of Scribane use? Once you ingest Scribane Herb, it starts to seize control of your soul. The more you take, the less good it does you, but the more you need it. I tell you, it is as implacable and lethal a foe as the golems ever were. Yes, and I believe that, that addiction thing is actually a mechanic in the game. You take it, you do kind of start needing it. What sort of help can you give us? I am an accomplished healer. I can also teach you a variety of spells. Can we purchase some of your spells? Excellent! Let's see. Control Force level 2. Divine Host level 1 and level 2. And Retribution level 2. There we go. That's some spells improved. And now that I think about it, there was somewhere that we found Divine Retribution level 3, I think it was, down in Upper Avernum. I'll have to remember to go check it out. Alright. Let's look around the temple a bit. See what's in here. Ah, confessional. Pick the lock. There's some coins in there. Wait. There we go. Looks like there's a hidden passage over there. Maybe. Ah, there is. You enter a smoky room with a low ceiling. The air is heavy with the sour smell of stale sweat. Twitching vacant souls loll about on filthy chairs, chewing on wads of green leaves. It's a grim, dark place. Oof. You meet the woman who runs this grim place. She moves smoothly up to you and bows. When you ask her name, she grimaces. I prefer not to sell it. I'm sure you understand. I deal in Scribane Herb if you would like to purchase some. Will you talk to us? Why, yes. I sell refuge or strength. How do you manage to sell that? Both come from the same miraculous source, Scribane Herb. Want to buy some? What is Scribane? Brought at great risk from the Isle of Gale, Scribane Herb will increase your strength, both of mind and body. Take it before battle and you will be nearly invincible. Take it when you are afraid or tired and feel true restoration of your soul. Such a miracle can only be purchased here. She smiles and bats her eyelashes. Do you wish to obtain some? This woman is, or was, a mage of the Empire. She is decayed. She reclines on a filthy chair, the corners of her mouth crusted with herbal potion. She mumbles constantly and incoherently. Somehow you manage to get her attention. I am Rosalie. Will you speak with us? Oh, Edward. Oh, Edward. Who is Edward? Her eyes open wide. Edward? I thought I had you. Have you come back to me? Have you returned? No, I am not Edward. She looks away. Then leave me. Let me stay in a place where Edward lives. Yes, I have returned. She suddenly starts to cry. She stares in your direction but doesn't see you. You cannot fool me. My Edward is slain. He is gone. Go away and leave me to what little poor peace I can find. She turns spasmodically away. This townsperson is in a horrible, filthy state. You can smell the strong medicinal smell that is so common here in Gale. You ask for a name, but all you get in response is a low moan. Oof. This is not pleasant in any way. Let's see. Nantier, alchemist. Okay. You meet Gale's an alchemist. He looks at you skeptically. I am Nantia. Welcome, adventurer. He has a personal smell alchemists tend to end up with, of smoke and strange chemicals. So what sort of stuff do you have for sale? He says tiredly, I don't make herb, I don't have herb. I am a simple alchemist, and I don't have any more maps, all out. What do you mean when you said herb? I don't know anything about that scribane herb stuff beyond that everyone asks for it, and I don't have it. If that's what you want, I'll have to bid you good day. Do you teach any alchemy? I teach alchemical recipes. If you'd like to purchase one, that's something I can do for you. I could do it a lot better if I could enter the library. Still, we all do what we can. Why can't you use the library? Gale is a small but very high-quality library in City Hall. Unfortunately, the librarian died, and our esteemed mayor closed it for good. I heard one woman say she knows how to enter it, but I'll have no dealings with her. Who is that woman? She has a shop where she sells her cursed herb stuff. Not sure where it is. She told me she knows something of the library. I want to get into it, but I wouldn't go near her place of business for the world. Where might I find a map? You're in Monroe Province now. If you want a map, head north to the town of Tevrono. My friend Osmo is a map maker. He's stuck there. Talk to him and he can help you find your way around. Town of Tevrono. That really seems like it is the place we have to get to, because that's where everyone is sending us. Okay, we don't really need any of those. Are you selling any potions? No, all of my potions must be sold at very low prices to the mayor and his offices. It is now required by a law which only applies to me. That sounds very odd. It's the way things are right now, and if I wish to stay inside the safety of these walls, it is the way it will stay. You saw that I'm an adventurer. Are you looking for a sword for hire? Not a sword, a mind. I wish to learn how to make heroic brew. It is a powerful, rare, difficult-to-make potion. I came here because I heard that an excellent recipe is here, probably in the library. I believe it is, but I can't get to it. Find the Gale recipe and teach it to me, and I'll reward you with the finest potions in my stock. Alright. And someone, probably this woman, knows how to get in. The library. I heard you might know how to get into the Library of Gale. Oh yes, the librarian of Gale came here often. She traded a key to the library for some herb. You can have some ownership of it for only 5,000 coins. It does me no good. 5,000 coins? Surely you can bring that price down a little. Surely I can't. There are some people who will pay dearly for access to that library. If you want, they will. Now leave me to my dealings. Alright, we'll buy the library key. She takes your coins and hands you a key made of electrum. Poor soul, she was slain by a golem's fireball not long after she sold this to me. Oh well. Well, at least we can get into the library if we need to. Which we probably will. Gale Armorsmith. And this is probably the weaponsmith, I'd imagine. You find a vacant, bleary-eyed man holding sway over a dusty and disused smithy. When you enter, he makes a clumsy effort to look professional. I am Weapon Master Asp. What sort of shop is this? A smithy. You can purchase from my stock, and I do special custom work. A tiny bit of drool forms at the corner of his mouth. What sort of special work do you do? Not so much now, but I used to make special weapons. Special, rare weapons. When I could. When I had the ability. Do you still have them? Can we see them? I still have some of my special weapons, some that weren't sold, but I want to keep them to remember when I could make them. Could I purchase some of them? I would let you, but first I have needs. I have little money and I need the herb, some of the scribane herb. Give me some and I will sell you some of my special weapons. This is worrisome. The last thing that this man needs clearly is more scribane herb. How did you lose some of your ability? I don't want to talk about it. The golems, they were too much. I was too afraid. I needed peace. I don't want to talk about it. The golems are indeed a formidable foe. I don't want to talk about it. And he's basically just got steel swords and weapons. Nothing of use in there. And that goes outside.